her truck. She fly like fairy, she put dust in her.
Running at the store, but I ain't have my man. Since the last fucking time that the ops in the back. Niggas running up on me, gon' eat them up.
Anyways, I ain't got the headphones on, you feel me? That like, bro, these bitch so confusing, bro. For real, man. For real, bro. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Make sure y'all subscribe and make sure y'all click that like button. The like button that's right here. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Hold on, bro. What is we reacting to today? 10 most insane natural phenomenon caught on camera. What is a phenomenon? Whatever that word is. What is that? 10 most insane natural events.
What are you talking about, man?
I'll look it up later. But yeah.
If you're in awe over seeing natural disasters, there's hailstorms, volcanoes, avalanches, and lots of other scary and powerful natural forces in today's video. And sometimes a lucky person captures some amazing footage of nature acting crazy. And we bet you've not seen some of these before. So now get ready to check out
I ain't gonna lie, them tornadoes be looking kinda crazy.
these natural disasters caught on camera. Landslides can be triggered by heavy rains, droughts, earthquakes, and even volcanic eruptions. But of all these things, heavy rainfall is the main cause, and on June 3rd, 2020, a huge landslide in Norway was caught on film as a giant chunk of land, roughly 24 acres with houses sitting on top, broke away from the land and started sliding into the Norway Sea, where it eventually sank below the water and left nothing behind but mass devastation. Just imagine if it was you watching your house and all your property wash away into the sea. A landslide in Malaysia was captured on film back in 1993. Although the footage isn't that great for the time, you can see how scary it can be when massive chunks of land suddenly come loose and collapse with incredible force. Sometimes hailstorms are tiny ice pellets, but other times, hail can be as large as softballs.
This is gigantic. They're just falling from the sky. Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
Like the ones that fell during a storm in Texas on
Somebody started hitting baseballs.
April 11th, 2020. Giant ice balls from the sky smashed car.
Oh no, that's hot. Somebody threw that at y'all. Ain't no way that's look like that. All the back windows, bro.
Windshields, damaged houses, and shattered windows in buildings. But what happened in Guadalajara, Mexico shocked everyone when they woke up on June 30th, 2019. A massive hailstorm left almost 5 feet of ice in some parts of the city that trapped cars and damaged hundreds of homes. A tractor trailer can be seen driving through a parking lot halfway covered from 4 to 5 feet of icy hail. No one would think there would be hail in the most beautiful desert in Mexico, but what was special about this storm was its intensity and the huge amount of hail it left behind. There is a natural phenomena called the Beacon of Maracaibo, or Catatumbo lightning in Venezuela, and some call it the everlasting storm. It might sound like an exaggeration about a storm that never ends, but where the Catatumbo River meets Lake Maracaibo, the night skies are lit up 9 hours straight with the most amazing lightning storms you have ever seen.
Nah, I want to see that.
In fact, there is an average of 260 storms here every year. It holds the Guinness Book of World Records for the highest amount of lightning, with 250 flashes per square meter each year. And during the month of October, you can catch an average of 28 lightning flashes per minute.
Ooh, that's far.
And those flashes can be seen from 250 miles away. Just be careful not to get too close, or you and your camera
Yeah.
equipment will get fried. October of 2017, someone
Them storm chasers. I used to hate watching that on sci-fi. My grandma used to be watching it, and these stupid storm chasers be the ones going straight to the storm. Like, they don't care about their life. They just need them clout chasers.
in Norway with a camera caught an avalanche as it began at the top of the mountain. In the beginning of the video, it doesn't seem quite as big, but then the speed of the snow intensifies. About a minute into the
seen
filming, everything looks calm as the huge avalanche of snow falls into a gully. But just 10 seconds later, the powerful blast of snow can be seen coming up the side of the mountain. Powder snow avalanches like this one can reach speeds of 190 miles per hour and can have a mass of over 10 million tons traveling long distances and even uphill for short
Ain't how them big
distances.
old snowballs
Sometimes avalanches are purposefully triggered with explosives, like in this clip of one of the biggest avalanches ever caught on film. Just imagine being in the way of this monster. Mother Nature can get really tough when it comes to floods. Just recently, heavy rains hit areas of eastern Libya, causing landslides and massive flooding. In videos captured by residents in the country, huge rivers of muddy water can be seen carrying cars down the road. Many parts of the city were underwater, and the floods did millions of dollars worth of damage to houses and the public infrastructure. Not to mention, some people's cars were washed away for good. Just recently in
Them mugs at the bottom of the sea. They probably went back out to the sea and then just started sinking.
November 2020, Italy has been hit with severe floods that opened up big sinkholes in the ground,
Probably.
and a huge lake of water and intense rain pounded the country. Many streets were so badly flooded in cities that cars were almost completely covered in water. Massive rivers were overflowing their banks, sweeping away cars and entire houses and buildings.
Imagine being in that.
These
You're gonna
powerful
drown.
weather phenomena can wipe out anything in their path and usually have winds
yeah,
that
gonna
reach
die.
well over 100 miles per hour.
This gotta be Japan, or what? He might have said it. Hold on.
Phenomena can wipe out anything in their path and usually have winds that reach well over 100 miles per hour. Typhoon Vamko, or known
Bro,
as
come on now, dog.
powerful Category 4 typhoon that made landfall on November 11, 2020. It caused the most damage ever seen and some of the worst
Stop.
flooding since
Boy,
2009.
Stop it. Get some help.
Typhoon named Goni, a tropical cyclone
Goni.
that made landfall as a Category 5 super typhoon in the Philippines. It kept its Category 5 strength for an entire day, with 10-minute sustained winds of 140 miles per hour, and had 1 minute of sustained winds of 195 miles per hour. It was the strongest and most intense super typhoon ever recorded. Typhoon Megi was also in the Philippines and did
I know a lot of people died. You walk outside, that water's gonna sweep you away. Well, you gone with the wind.
dollars worth of damage, ripping trees right out of the ground and smashing cars and power lines. So before visiting Philippines, make sure to check the weather ahead of time. Just so you know, the Philippines hold third in the most dangerous places on Earth due to natural disasters happening there.
Stay in my butt.
We bet you've
the
never
United
even heard of
States.
this crazy weather phenomenon before. The island of Kauai, Hawaii in 2018 got pounded with 519 inches of rain in just 1 year, and 50 inches in just 24
How much?
The island of Kauai, Hawaii in 2018 got pounded with 519 inches of rain in just 1 year, and 50 inches in just 24 hours from what the climate guys call a rain bomb. Looking at the footage and photos of
rain
these
bomb.
weather phenomena make you think of a nuclear bomb. There was massive flooding and houses went partially underwater as the floodwaters turned orange from the high
That's crazy.
content of iron in the volcanic soil. Tornadoes are scary, and it turns out they have a floodwaters turned orange from the high content of iron in the volcanic soil. Tornadoes are scary, and it turns out they have a sister called waterspouts, which is a column of rotating cloud-filled wind which can touch down on an ocean or a lake. They usually aren't powerful enough to cause serious damage since they are so far from land. But sometimes they can damage
Bro, this is interesting. I'm really watching
homes, as this double waterspout formation did in Thailand in 2019. They look scary, yet beautiful. If you want to see them in real life, you can visit Thailand because waterspouts usually form nearly 50 times a year here. Sometimes waterspouts can be huge, like this one captured on October 21st, 2020.
So that means the water just going up. And it probably like raining down. So if I get in the middle of that, I'm going up with it.
Watch the massive waterspouts twist their way towards the islands. A total of 4 waterspouts formed,
They turn into a volcano.
some of them reached the main street and caused damage to local
Turn into a
businesses.
tornado.
And one of the waterspouts was said to lift boats and throw them across the shore. Wildfires are one of the most destructive forces of nature known to man. But most of the time, wildfires are small and put out in a couple of days. But
They must be hot, just like your breath.
when you see this footage of the recent wildfires in California,
you.
you'll be shocked.
Your breath is
As
hot.
of the making of this video, almost 4,400,000 acres have burned.
Oh my gosh, it's so hard to see. There's fire everywhere.
That's 26% of the state's 104 million acres of land. The state has been battling 367 known fires
They're gonna have some green grass.
since August 2020. No one is 100% sure how all these fires got started, but January and February were some of the driest months of any calendar year on record. And 2020 is now the largest wildfire season recorded in history. Lots of apocalyptic footage has been captured of entire mountainsides glowing red from the devastating fires. The fires are so massive that satellite images show patches of thick brown and orange smoke for miles over California and Oregon. We bet some of you would like to visit an active volcano, but they are more powerful than you know. And what if
Ain't no way I'm finna go out there because they don't even got no little gate to block it off. I ain't going out there. You can go out there. I ain't going out there.
activity at the volcano? On October
it still
17,
skipping forward?
2018, a small lateral blast exploded from the top side of the
Lateral
volcano,
blast.
sending plumes of ash into the air as red hot chunks of lava and rock rolled down the side. 2 months
Basically,
later, the volcano
hot
would erupt
shit.
again, this time collapsing almost completely and creating an undersea landslide that created a tsunami that struck 194 miles of coastline with waves that were 44 feet high in some places. But it's not the only volcano.
All the little daredevils that like to go surfing when it's storming and stuff, bitch, I won't go to that. That mother gonna drown the hell
Volcanic
out y'all.
activity happening in the world. On May 4th,
gonna drown the fuck out
2018,
you,
a
boy.
6.9
Stay
magnitude
in the house.
earthquake hit Hawaii on Kilaue's volcano's East Rift Zone. By May 24th, 24 fissures erupted, pouring out hot red lava that
Damn.
crawled across the land to the ocean, leaving behind millions of dollars worth of devastation. That's all we have.
I ain't never seen lava before. That's what it look like. And it just demolished
That
everything.
crawled across the land to the ocean, leaving behind millions of dollars worth of devastation. That's all we have.
Okay, shut up. But I thought you couldn't get close to lava. They close to it. I guess magma you can't get close to. Anyways, this video is alright. But